Hi folks, I'm back with another video. So sorry how my hair looks, I just essentially woke up. So today is the 20th of May, and today is the day that people that still have workable older Kindles from 2012 and older are dreading. And this is the day that they can no longer download new books. They can download the books that they've already purchased, but they cannot get new content. So, I was originally thought it was 5 years ago that Barnes & Noble announced they were no longer going to support older Nook devices, but it actually was 2 years ago, which I'm thinking, how did I not know that? So, there was a video I saw on TikTok, Book Talk. I should call it Tech Talk because that's what they were talking about. Basically, she was sympathizing with them, and I do sympathize with people that have, 2012 and older Kindles that still work. I do sympathize with you, like, big time. However, the answer to the solution is not really going to work because of the fact that Amazon is a multi-layered company. Now, we go and look at the boycott of, like, Anheuser-Busch, like, their Bud Light. The whole thing with Mulvaney. And that worked because Anheuser-Busch is not a multi-layered company. When they're multi-layered, they do not have their hands in multiple things. Like, they don't have their hands in music or movies or whatever. By the way, speaking of Amazon, I am so glad they're doing another James Bond movie. Sorry, I had to bring that up. I'm happy. Anyways, so what's going on now with the old Kindles no longer working is that if you're like my age and you were in your 20s when the Kindle first came out, you know how to work around the system, and you know how to get your Kindles to work past today, or past today and beyond. And if you can do that, great. If you have a tech savvy sibling like I do, great, and wonderful. But what I'm really concerned about is that as they eye the next round of Kindles to make obsolete, that is not going to be something that you're going to be able to do anymore. That you will absolutely just be stuck with the books that you already have acquired. You just download them all and read them, and then once you're done reading them, then you're not going to be able. Then that's it. That's the end of the line. And with conflict right now, with everything that's going on with technology and how things are just going a little wild. And maybe I shouldn't say a little wild. Maybe I should say a lot of wild. It's just going to only get worse. It's only going to get worse. And I think that at the end of the day, I think, like, literally, at the end of the day, you're going to have one brand that people just run to. I also call this the shitification of Amazon, because Jeff Bezos made it clear. Now, Jeff Bezos is not the CEO of Amazon, so whatever happens these days is not, his fault. Okay? But I will say that if Jeff Bezos had not been the one to crack the code to create an e-reader, we wouldn't be talking about Amazon. We'd be talking about another company. So there's always somebody that will slide in and be the asshole of the century. So yeah, I mean, I understand how you guys feel. I really do. However, here's a little bit of reality did you guys actually believe that Amazon was going to keep their word? If you actually believe they were going to keep their word, yeah, joke's on you, big time. Big time. Because, sorry, if they can make money off of it, they're going to do it. So, so people are running to Kobo. So Kobo is Amazon's direct competition. Now, I have a Nook reading tablet, and guess what? This works just fine. There actually is no notification from Amazon going, oh, we're going to discontinue these devices. Nope, you can still use them. So, here's the thing about this device. It's off because I just, I'm going to be reading chapters 5 and 6 of Firestarter. But this is the thing. This is a Android tablet. This is a reading tablet. This is what people call them. They call them reading tablets. Even in the I think even in the advertisement for the smaller one, it's called a reading tablet. Nobody has reading tablets. Everybody has e-readers. But on TikTok, yeah, they're everywhere. This reading tablet is the best thing that you could ever buy. And I'm going to be doing a 1.5 year review of this particular reading tablet next month. But here's the thing about this reading tablet. You can have Kobo, you can have Nook, you can have Amazon, you can have Kindle on here. And guess what? You can read your shit on it. You can. Now when it turns like 9 o'clock, I shut it down because of the blue light. But if you want a reading tablet from Amazon's competitor that you can still read your Kindle books, your Kobo books, and of course your Nook books, great idea to have. Anyways, so some shameless advertising. I love it. I absolutely love this thing. I love this thing. So yeah, and by the way, don't you love the little guy? Anyways, great thing I bought. This is the best thing I ever bought. I love it. But anyways, going back to it. So I mean, like, it's just another. It's like I said, it's a way for Amazon to make more money, and people have said, yeah, this is a way for Amazon to make more money. Now, the huge difference between Amazon and Barnes & Noble was that Barnes & Noble was offering a $30 credit so that you would get one of their newer systems. Like, this I can bet you, a lot of people used that $30 and got one of these. Trust, there's a good chance they did, because you can have your Goodreads and your Libby app and all that type of stuff on it. Yeah, I would spend my $30 on this. I definitely would. But yeah, that was what Barnes & Noble did 2 years ago. They were like, hey, give me $30. Get a tablet that does everything. People snapped them up. Amazon doesn't even offer... Amazon offers 20% off your device and a $20 e-gift card. But the $30 trade-in was for anything in the store, anything in Barnes & Noble. You know? Oh, do you want to buy physical books? You can use that $30 to buy physical books. Maybe not a bunch, but hey, $30 is $30. So, yeah. And it amazes me as a human being about new ways that people find to get people to spend money that they do not want to spend. Oh, sorry. I saw that nasty cough. But here is another thing that people got to be very, very aware of. Tech does not last. Tech has a use by due date, because that's tech. But it's still, on the basis of it, it's still an e-reader. Yes, you don't have access to the store. Yes, you don't have access to the store anymore. But, and this is a big but, you can still read your books. You can still read them. I think a lot of people that are used to spending hundreds of dollars a month on ebooks, this is why they're angry, because voila, I can't use my e-reader anymore to spend $200 on more books. I think that's another reason they're upset, because it cuts you off from being able to spend money. But yeah, it is absolutely just ridiculous and everything. Anyways, I am going to end it there. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But as I said, they have a smaller version of this tablet on Barnes & Noble's website. Do check it out. It is a good idea. Yeah. I know Nooks are not popular on BookTube, but they sure are relevant on BookTok. So, yeah. So, next month will be a year and a half since I purchased my tablet. And I will be doing a review of the year and a half of owning this device. And then, December 26th is going to be 2 years, which means the warranty on this tablet will officially expire. No, I am not getting a new one. No. I'm kind of wondering what's going to happen once this tablet hits 2 years. I'm kind of terrified. I really am. I think I may just go ahead and purchase a smaller one, but I won't do an unboxing or anything like that, because that would just be a complete waste of time, because you guys will expect me to register it and all that stuff. And I'm not doing that. I'm keeping that in the box with its shrink wrap on there until this conks out. Now, if this conks out before my 2 years are up, I'm just going to give it to... I'm going to just throw it away. I know, I take it back, I probably won't, because my brother will probably can use the insides for parts or something like that. Alright. Anyways, yeah, so if that happens, if my machine goes, then what's going to happen is I'll just get the new one, and then I'll just say, hey, Steven, you need some parts? So, yeah. Anyways, I will see you guys next time.